Greetings. This episode or this session of our discussion on For the Love of My State, I want to speak on employment. Employment is very important because it is by itself a demonstration of our development. It's also necessary for security because when people are gainfully employed, they are least prone or least vulnerable to engaging in violent crimes. So if you look at the geography of insurgency, look at the geography of violent conflicts, nationally and globally, there's a correlation between poverty and insecurity. In other words, most insurgencies thrive more in environments where so many poor people live. That's why there are more crimes in urban slums than inside the main town. So, Your Excellency, when you started out with this Dakada slogan, which for me is so wonderful, so nice. But unfortunately, maybe because of the people you have around you, or maybe being busy with things, it was not possible to develop the Dakada slogan into a development ideology, a movement. For me, I think 4 things are important, and I put it, the acronym for it is SIAS, SIAS. The first thing is skills. The more skilled people are, the easier it is for them to either start businesses or they get employed globally. The next one is information. People need to have information. People need to be given information on what they even need to do to get the jobs. For example, the labor market no longer needs degree holders, especially the kind of degrees we give in most of our universities, whereby we don't have the right facilities, we don't have the right infrastructure, we don't have the right environment. Every time strike, and in the process, by the time the student comes back, the process of learning has to be a continuing process. The breaks themselves makes the student to even unlearn what they knew. And then the next one is A, which is attitude. People have to change it. We have to remove from our mind that government, people must give us. Very common in Akwa when people see young people, this one in Norompo, this one in Norompo, mean. The mentality is an attitude. Even the person you say, Norompo, what have you done for that person? And even some people at 30 something, 40, they still expect to give them. They themselves, who have they given? So it's an attitude. It's an attitude which we need to deal with. And then the 4th one is pace. People may have the skills, they may have the information, they may have the attitude, but they lack the space. So a program of getting jobs, because it's still the duty of government to help its people get jobs. Since getting jobs is so linked to so many stabilization variables. So the program of government can set up a program, a SIAS program, as the operational term for Dakada, where we empower the youth with skills, we empower them with information. We have an attitudinal adjustment program, the kind of thing that late Akwa 7 was talking about. Think business, think enterprise. And then lastly, we create entry points, participation spaces, where people can come in and become who they want to become. Thank you very much.